6th touchdown of the season. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. Sly on for the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Makes the score Packers 24, Bears 6.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger. But no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing. And try and get back to where you were to start the half.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
And it's 3rd down.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 20. Touchdown, Chicago. Jonathan Taylor, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bears get a bit closer.
Well, I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Darnold. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Khalil Mack in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Faking the give, Darnold. He'll fire deep downfield. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. The 20, 10. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. C.D. Lamb, 85 yards. And the Packers add on to their lead. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive. It seemed like they may be giving up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Back now at Lambeau. It's Bears football, but they trail on the scoreboard as we get set to bring you the fourth quarter. On second down, it's Taylor. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
When you try to create space for your running back, the first thought is how physical is the offensive line. Sometimes it's just positioning. On that play, it didn't matter about positioning or being physical. The defensive front, they out-leveraged them and won the battle.
And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
Here's Sam Martin now as he's on to punt for Chicago. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They've got a chance now to put this game away following that last defensive stop and punt. A throw left side to start out. That's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, fourth quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
And he'll go right back to Lamb. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards. Back to throw, Darnold. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
2nd and 6.
Throwing again is Darnold. It's caught on the right side. Williams. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
To the air again, Darnold. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. CeeDee Lamb, 28 yards. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Packers 38, Bears 13.
Joey slide out, a kickoff after the touchdown. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
16-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there. And trailing big here in this fourth quarter. Trayvon Diggs getting the tackle.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher, third down and 9. And they take a knee. Here's Sam Martin now, standing just outside his own goal line. .46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. It's taken to the 26. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. The outcome of this one, well, we know who's going to win it. It's just all window dressing at this point. Got me thinking, what's the biggest blowout that you've been a part of as a player, brotcaster?
No, I'm not going to go to the player part because when I think blowout...
Because you won every game as a player.
No. I think about being blown out. And no one wants to go back to those memories. But, when I was calling college football, I saw a game that, a team put 70. I actually saw it happen twice. A team put 70 on their opponent. And in the NFL, in the 2017 season, I saw one of those changing of the guard games where a team that hadn't been very good before now is dominating.
And he is going to be taken down. They got him. As that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Kenny Clark in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. He's got the tight end, Sternberger. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Excellent play there on third down. Give them 25 yards. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10.
Check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. Don't get nervous. He's checking.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Steven Nelson able to get a hand in coverage.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
He goes to Lamb again. This time he's got him. And the Packers are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up first and goal. Oh, jumping early from his tight end spot. Maybe trying to get a jump start on that route.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right about that. And oftentimes when you see that, that means the play call was supposed to come in his direction, and he was eager to go catch a pass.
That false start knocks him back behind the 10 now as they'll try again, first and goal.
Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. Here we go, D. Here I come again. Here I come again.
Instead of running, Darnold's going to throw this thing. This will be caught at about the 5. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. They'll break the huddle, send 3 receivers left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 5.
53 is the mic. Check. 53 is Mike. Check. 53 is Mike. Check. Mike, 53. Man, 83. Mike. Hey, here we go. Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Man, that's trash. 53 is the Mike.
Darnold to throw again. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Now they get a 4th quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over.
3 down. 4-7's the Mike. Hey, tight.
And they'll indeed take a knee.
Tonight's final score.
Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
So for Green Bay, the win gets them a step closer to 500 at 5-6. And they'll get another home date next week as the Eagles will come to town. Meanwhile, for Chicago, their woes continue as the record falls now to 1-10. And they'll get a home date next week against the Detroit Lions. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
No, but I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy, I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming, I can barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy, I'm here to stay. Stop calling me little bro, I got mileage on me. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on you. Action enough, tell them we're quiet on him. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on him.
Hey, I don't be with me so basic. Boy, you the all of them fake, I see both faces. Scared of the whip, it's some ghost racing. I knock them down to their cold cases. Marathon run, I'm a slow pacing. They did not want me to go places. Plans like the gold place. And if we pulling up with the whole squad, I already done told y'all that you better be running.